If this film had been any longer, I would have been forced to walk out of the theaters because damn was this movie a huge letdown for me. When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was feeling overall pretty optimistic. I really thought the cast looked pretty rock solid. I'm a big fan of the Cohen brothers and I saw Ethan Cohen's name on it, so I thought, okay, this is going to be a great movie. But what I can tell you is that this movie is a perfect example of how to squander your potential. Before I get too far into this review, I do want to let you guys know that I'm going to include a link in the description to help you guys get a discount on NORDVPN. VPNs are becoming increasingly popular lately due to people having the desire for privacy, and NORDVPN is one of the biggest names in the biz when it comes to that, so check out the link in the description to take advantage of that deal. Now, jumping into this film, I do want to say that this movie's issues really started showing up pretty early on, starting with an extreme over-reliance on sex scenes, and believe me, I am not a prude when it comes to sex and nudity. I loved Game of Thrones. I watched plenty of movies and TV shows that have lots of nudity, but the way this movie was handling it was just classless, tasteless. Overall, those sex scenes, they were not adding anything to the plot. They were just vulgar and overused big time. The first sex scene that I saw, I'm like, okay, I don't mind sex scenes. But then the second and third, I'm like, really, we're gonna keep doing this. We're just gonna keep showing these same boring sex scenes. And I lost track after about 3. I stopped counting. If you guys have seen this movie and you counted all those stupid sex scenes, please let me know the overall total because I'm quite curious. It's just way too many. They weren't really that well done. They weren't adding shit to the plot. It was just stupid, gratuitous nudity that makes me wonder if the director of this movie just wanted to film a porno. This film is directed by Ethan Cohen. He is the brother to Joel Cohen. The two of them make up the Cohen brothers. Their movies have been around for a long time, and they have some really rock solid ones under their belt. Honey Don't tells the story of a private investigator who is looking into some mysterious deaths that may or may not be related to a church led by Chris Evans. It stars Margaret Qualley, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Evans, and Charlie Day. Now, when you hear the phrase Cohen brothers, it does really make you get excited because, as I said, they have some excellent movies under their belt. No Country for Old Men, Burn After Reading, Fargo, let's see, The Big Lebowski. They've had a lot of really exceptional movies, so I was extremely excited. But now I am wondering if maybe this duo just needs to be together to do a good job, because this movie has me wondering if Ethan should ever try to do a solo directing project again. Not only is this movie just throwing in random stupid sex scenes that add nothing to the plot, but the characters feel underdeveloped. The plot feels like a car stuck in mud and trying to spin the wheels out, and they just keep hitting the accelerator and actually digging the hole deeper. That's what this movie is doing. Its plot is going nowhere. As a matter of fact, by the end of this movie, I'm not really sure I understand what the fuck this movie was about or what it was trying to say. It's so poorly done that even at a brisk 1 hour and 28 minutes, this movie still managed to feel extremely long. I was checking my watch thinking, when is this going to be over? Normally, I try not to go to the bathroom during movies because I don't want to miss anything. But with this movie, I'm like, you know what? I can go ahead and go to the bathroom. I can go take a shit and I won't really miss anything of any importance. I don't want to drag this review out any longer than I need to. I'm just getting to the point. This movie is not worth seeing in cinemas. There's a lot of better things you can do with your time. Hell, you should stay home and binge watch the first 3 episodes of Alien Earth on Hulu. That would be a way more exceptional use of your time. You can go do gardening, go do your dishes. You could probably have more fun watching an hour and a half of Baby Shark on repeat. It might be very, very annoying, but so was this movie. Please, Joel, next time your brother comes up with a story and he is asking you to join up with him, please do. I don't know if you guys had a fight and that's why you guys aren't teamed up anymore, but your brother is sorry. He really wants you back. And us as the audience, we want you back too. It just does not work. One of you directing by yourself, at least Ethan, he didn't know what to do with this story. Utter trash. It's clear he wanted to make a porno. He took these really talented actors and he threw them into a story that had nothing going on for it. The plot just went nowhere. overall, this movie was just a huge disappointment. As a matter of fact, this is the first movie in quite some time that I have given a watch score to. I had to check my watch no less than 3 times because I was so sick of watching it. So this movie earns a watch score of 3, and I'm gonna give this movie an actual review score of 3 out of 10 as well. And that's me being generous because this cast and the cinematography is really quite solid. And I do want to warn the assholes of the world, the ones that take issue anytime there's something LGBT on screen, stay away from this movie because this movie has a lot of LGBT sex scenes and it's gonna trigger your fragile brains and it's gonna make you get so angry and hurt and confused. Stay away. And even if you're not one of those people, I think this movie is worth skipping. It's not worth seeing in cinemas. Check this out when it comes to Peacock for free or whatever streaming service it ends up on. I do feel bad for whoever gets it because it's not going to get very many views. I wish I would have just gone home and not gone to the movies. I could have been playing video games. I need to make some progress on Death Stranding 2, and now I wasted that time on this shitty ass movie. So that's my thoughts on this movie. Did you guys see this movie yet? If you did, please put your thoughts on it in the comments. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to hear more things from me, you know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. Later.